This is episode 6 on master bathroom renovation and remodeling. Complete renovation and remodeling. Include tub to shower conversion. I'm going to do my best to go through entire process to complete this project. In the last episode, what we did, we removed the tub, also removed all the walls to check to see what type of damage behind the wall and what process I need to take to fix each of them. Framing the shower area, drywall installation, replumbing shower area, waterproof shower area. Then remove the mirror and think what's the best way to handle that. It needs some electrical work. So this is the rest of things I need to do to fix this bathroom. Let me list it for you. Removing the current tiles, the tree area, and retile it. I need to replumb the toilet area and install the toilet. Focus on do some trimmings around the door. Install medication cabinet inside the wall. Painting cabinets and walls. Install shower doors. This is going to be a long project, folks. Wish me luck. I hope you enjoy watching this video. Let's get started. I did my best to organize all this video so you can find it much easier. The way you access it, go to my channel, select playlist, and all the house projects are located right in this icon. Feel free to access all those videos. And meanwhile you're here in this channel, go ahead and subscribe. And this is where it's located, subscription icon. And select the bell so you'll be notified for upcoming video, and select the thumbs up so YouTube suggests this video to others. Thank you so much. What I did to remove the tiles, I tried with a chisel and with a hammer. It didn't work that great. I bought this in Amazon. It has a great review. You buy this drill and you have to purchase that as well. You need also a bottle of spray water so it doesn't create a lot of dust. You definitely need gloves, some type of good heavy-duty gloves. You need this also to protect your ear because it's loud. And also you need this mask, N95 mask, or something better. Then also you need this shield, you see it's like that you wear this to protect your face. You definitely need this, folks. Don't do this without it, okay? Because this tile, I see they break small pieces and it's going to hit your face. So this is going to protect it. And those are a few things you need to do the job. And so as you see, I start, the two tiles are already removed it. Some of the grout, this thing's removed. This is just was a test. So I'm going to try to start taking these tiles out. This is inside the shower area section. All right, all this tile for one of the side of sink came out. Already bagged one. And this is going to be the second bag. I'm going to put all this away, clean it, then I start taking thin set out. This side of sinks, all removed that best as I could. Take all the thin set, and what you're seeing, those are like a residue of them that cannot be removed unless you grind them. I really don't want to do that. Here is all done too. This is the shower area, all done. Now today I'm going to focus on this side, other side of, I think it's about 20 tiles here. That side is sealed. Behind those also I put a sheet and seal, so it's a 2-layer, so the dust doesn't get to the other room. Put sheet over it and it's totally sealed for the dust doesn't get to it. So today this is what I'm going to do. There's 3 steps. One, you're going to remove the tile. And second step, I'm going to use the scraper to remove the thick portion. Then after that you go back over it again, remove whatever left. It's much easier to do that way than try to remove thin set in one process. It's a two process is much easier. Anyway, that's what I'm going to work on today. Hopefully I can finish it today. It will take a long time, believe it or not. The other side, it took a good 6 hours to remove them. Because again, you need to keep spraying with the water bottle so that it doesn't create dust. That's why it's time consuming, because I don't want to create a lot of dust. All right, all the tile came out using that tool. As I mentioned, I'm using a spray bottle to spray, it doesn't create dust. So all this tiles is out. Now I'm going to change the blade for this tool to be able to start removing the thin set. Of course, I have to clean this place first before doing that. Under the sink cabinet, they use particle wood and all paint are coming out. And as you see the corner, they add another piece. It looks just awful. See, at least it's 3¼ inch deep, this cabinet. So every time you mop here, the mop hit the cabinet. And also if I put the tile all the way against here in the end, and then the tile not going to line up. So what I decide to do, I cut 2x4, going to put it right there, both sides of the cabinet, this and other room. It's easier to paint, also give me some adjustment for tiles. I will show you later what that actually means. So these are I'm going to glue and screw to the other one and then put the tile. It gave me a space. Each of them is about 1.5 inches, so it's about 3 inches. I'm going to save, a space for the tile layout. Otherwise, the tile in the ends not going to fit perfect. I will show you. All right, I'm using this tool. I'm going to add some glue to the wood, and now I'm going to install it underneath. All right, I'm going to put 3 screws in the cabinet. I'm going to put one here, one in the center, and another in the corner to make sure this is secure to the cabinet. What I did, I covered, of course, the bottom so I can walk in the shower area. Put the first roll up, waited for 24 hours to dry. This is what I bought. I put it in the tripod. So this laser is really helpful. You need something like this again. You see it shows, you see the cross line like that. As you see like this. If I can move it, it will show every. Then actually I use marker. As you see, I marked everything here. F, of course, is for full size tile, and S for a small size tile. So you can cut those and start installing them. The first one in the bottom, you need to make sure those are totally cured before you set up a bunch of tile in the top. And with a bunch of cuts. Bottom, as you know, the shower pan, it has a curve, so when you cut close to the bottom, they're not going to be straight cuts, so make sure to do that correctly. I'm talking about the bottom. Need to match the floor. Of course, you put a spacer under the tile. I use 1/8 of the inch, and these are the spacer back there, what I'm using. So anyway, we have line everywhere, as you can tell. All right, so let's get it started. All right, you do all the measurement. This is going to be the hole for the faucet. I measured everything. As you see, I have a water faucet here, and that's the 4-inch drill that they cut the tile. As you see, I start now cutting right here. Lined it up. You put this here and start cutting it like that. Every few seconds, you spray it with water like that to cool things off, and this is, if it's wet, it's going to cut much better, and you're going to save your blade. You see, I lined up these 2 tiles. That's the easiest way, to cut both of them at the same time. Just take your time and keep it spraying with water and you should be fine. Again, you do all your measurement in advance. As you see, I did here in the advance. I lined everything. I know where the center is. That's a 4-inch wide. As you notice here, I put board underneath, so I don't want to cut through the paper. So when it finished, you can tell these cut through because you see they start moving. When you move this out, when it finished, see, it came off, and this is the tile here. So it cut just perfect, you know. I used this tool for a while for my other project, other bathroom project. And as long as you add water, it's very simple and take time. Don't put too much pressure because when you crack the tile, especially like this edge area when you're that close, just take time. This took about maybe close to 5 minutes to cut through. All the tiles, the wall is up. So what I'm doing right now, you see all these residues and between this joint, if you can see it or not, all those white spots, those are the residue from the thin set, need to be clean. Also between all these tiles need to be clean. You know, if there is so much residue there, if it's not totally cleaned, then the grout's not gonna really seal it pretty well. So all those need to be cleaned. All right, all the grouting is finished. And those last 2 pieces of tile I'm going to put after the shower floor. Now is the time to remove all this cardboard. I kept it up to now because when you put the grout, you see, get on the floor. So you don't want those grout to mess up the shower floor. So everything is done, all the grout again is done. And now let me remove this and start working in the shower floor. What I'm going to install, what you're seeing up here, and that's going to be installed in the shower floor. All right, so it's getting there. It's slow, but it's coming along. And what I did here, I pre-cut everything and to make sure everything lay correctly. If you have a lot of experience with tile, you don't need to do this, but I'm doing this to make my job easier. So I cut whatever needs to be cut, marking all the corner piece, number them with the tape, something like that. This way I can, you know, go through it much faster, because if I mix the thin set, then when trying to figure all this thin stuff out and trying to cut, you know, the thin set going to dry so quickly. So as you see, I did it here, also in the shower area. I run it all the way to the end to make sure the tile all they fit in this area. And now I'm going to remove them, and again when I put the thin set. Hopefully this makes sense. Again, it makes my job easier. All right, finally all the floor tiles, both sink area, the toilet area, all the floors and also the sides, you know, all been installed. Now what I'm doing, I'm getting a tool like this. What I'm doing, going to angle like that. See those? The sea came off. You see that? See how it's cleaning it? That's all I'm doing right now. I have all the area and then vacuum it with the dry vac, then ready for grout, believe it or not. And this is next day, so I'm using this plier to remove all this spacer. I let it sit for about 24 hours to dry. Now they're all going to be removed. So this is the easiest way to remove them like that. Make your job easier, use the tool to do this job. Okay, we are ready to put the grout down. And this is the grout, this is the brand that I bought. This is a good brand. It doesn't shrink, doesn't get moldy, or it doesn't show dirt as much. So this is the tool I'm going to use to install it. Of course, I have a bucket of water with a sponge. And first I'm going to use the sponge to wet the area just a little bit. Then I'm going to install it. Of course, you have to stir this very well before using it. Just follow the direction, then you should be in good condition. Okay, this is damp, so I'm just going to go like that. the area that I'm going to put the grout with it, where the grout goes on the tile much easier. What you do, you just get some of this like that. You just put it down like that. First you press it in, make sure fill up those gaps. Then if you go over it on the angle, like see, you clean it this way, you don't go that way, you're gonna mess up the line. You go on the angle like that, and then use the dam, just go over it like that to take the extra away from the tile. You wanna go in the angle again, to clean it. Otherwise, you're gonna leave a gap in those grout. So the goal is to clean the tile with this and try to just go over it quickly. All right. Again, if you watch the video from all this company that you bought the grout, they will tell you how to install them. And this is the mosaic we bought from Floor Decor. I mean, it's a beautiful tile, but it's awful, fitting into each other. So what I'm doing here, I put this ruler there and I mark it with a mark like that all across. Then I'm going to take it out and cut it. I did already this side. Okay, all those cut with it also. So now I'm going to push this all the way up like that to close that gap. Okay, what I did, I got this cardboard that was under this pebble stone. Now I lay it down. See, I mark them. Okay, so what I'm doing now, I'm going to use the pen, go around, make the mark like that. Then I'm going to take this cardboard out of here, lay the other, match it, then cut it. All right, now I know, this is the end. All right, I already take some tiles out. I need to match it to match this cardboard. Where they go, you see the lines that I already drew. As you see, I put all the tiles here. Already started marking them where the end of the cardboard is. Remember, here is the angle. And also here is the end of the cardboard here too. So I'm going to use the ruler right here, this, and mark it. Then I'm going to take it out and cut it with a table saw. That's the, I think, best way to do this. Nothing much, it's tough. It took me good 20 minutes just put these things down because there's certain way each of them, they don't go in each other. You need to find out which goes with what. Again, it's a beautiful pebble tiles, but it's so hard to do this. All the tiles are completed. Finally, everything installed. I just need to do some more grouting. This is the last 3 piece that I'm going to install it today. The side already installed both way, inside and out. I did that yesterday, and today I'm going to put 3 pieces right here, and then finish it. Right now I'm mixing some thin set to finish the tiling, man. It took forever. There's a lot of special cuts for this type of thing. Stay tuned. At this time, I want to take the opportunity and thank my subscribers with their uplifting comments. You always encourage me to upload more videos, since this is just a hobby of mine. Again, I appreciate you. Enjoy all these videos, and you all have an awesome day. Take care. If you're interested to see more videos like this, feel free to subscribe to my channel, and you will be notified when a new video being uploaded. You have a great day.